Okay, so let's go ahead. You're gonna pick up your handles, step back. Ooh, make sure you have no buttons in. Hello, Patricia. You have no buttons in. And let's go ahead, bring your right foot onto the motor. Left foot's gonna be back. So you're in a lunge position. And from here, you're gonna row. Hinge forward a little bit and stick your tailbone out behind you. Make sure that it's not your upper back. You know, you're in a lunge. You have your pelvis forward. Good. And yeah, back. And we're just rowing for 5, 4, 3, 2, pause with your elbows bent. Turn your palms to face behind you. Pull the shoulder blades down and now bend and straighten your elbows. Extend the elbows. Straighten, straighten. Good. Straighten, straighten. For 5, 4, 3, 2, pause with your arms straight. Now, bring your back leg to tabletop in front of you. Stand up, step back. Stand up, step back. Good. Up and back. Up. Keeping those arms pulled back. Going to keep your back line engaged for 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold up on this one. Patricia, you can place your front foot down if it gets into your back. Now everyone, bring your hands to your side, turn your palms to face forward, bend and straighten your elbows. Bicep curl. At any point, you can place that floating leg in front of you, or you stand floating for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the arms down. You're going to take that floating leg. You're going to step out to the side. Bend your elbows, turn your palms to face forward, and squat down and up. Squat down and up. Good. Down and up. Down and up. Good. Up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and on this one, let's hold down in your squat. Now, punch that motor arm across your body. Should be your right arm punches across your body. And you rotate your torso so that your left arm pulls the strap, rotating backwards as well. But the rotation happens in the torso, not the hips, not the shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Now we're going to be arms come down. What you're going to do is step out to the side and back, and then out to the side. Step back, step side, step back, step side. Patricia, you're standing in the middle. You're going to open side, open back, squeezing that ring. That's just Patricia. Everybody else, you're going side, back. Pay attention to your knee that's on the motor. Don't let it move. So now when you step out to the side, your arms reach out to the side. When you step back, you pull back. Good. Side, back, side. Good. Back for 3 more. 3, 2, last 1. And now bring both feet on. Let's have your left foot in back, right foot in front. And then Patricia, if it feels good enough, you can get rid of that ring. Okay, standing up tall, hinge forward, stick your tailbone out behind you, squeeze your glutes to come up. Hinge forward, pull to come up. You should get a little glute activation to bring your chest upright. That will get also the straps moving. Working on balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Stand up tall. Now, walk forward so that your right foot is directly in front. Palms are facing behind you so that when you lift your arms straight up, they're kind of directly above the avocados so that you get that straight pull up, back down, pull up, then down. Good. Up, then down. We're going to do this 5 more times and we're going to add in a motion. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lift the arms in front of you, open the arms out to the side, lower the arms down. Your arms are at your side, palms are facing in. Lift the arms out to the side, bring the arms forward, lower down. Lift in front, open, lower, out to the side, in, lower. Front, open, down, up, in, down. Good. So it's like you're making kind of like a pyramid, sort of, or 2 90-degree angles. Last one. And now pause with the arms straight out in front of you, in line with your shoulders, in front. Palms are facing the ground. Now paint 5 little circles here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 the other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the arms down. Keep the left foot in front as you take your right foot and step behind you. Left foot is in front now. Now step off into the back. And you're back into your lunge position. Hinge forward and open the arms out to the side. Bring the palms towards each other. Your hands aren't at your side, they're reaching forward. Open and close. Good. Open, close, just like that, Lon. Patricia, you could always bring your feet onto the ground and have them staggered on one side on the other. That way you're squeezing the motor still. Good, Emily. Good, Cam. We're gonna do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, instead of going back up on the motor, you're gonna keep that left foot on. Just send the right foot out to the side. Parallel. Patricia, you can always drop down. Now from here, everybody, you're going to squat down and bend the elbows, then stand back up. Patricia, no squats. You're just going to be bicep curls. Everybody else, as you squat down, you bicep curl. Stand back up, squat down and up, squat down and up. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and on this one, hold your squat. Bend both of your elbows. Now rotate and punch your left arm across your body. Rotate and punch. Rotate and punch. Now, Patricia, if you just bring your foot down onto, if you bring your left foot so it's down on the right side of the motor won't move when you rotate. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and now everybody come back to center. Now we're gonna step. You have your right foot on the ground. You step back, you step side. You step back, you step side. And now try to keep your motor leg still in space. Yes, good, Lon. Good, Cam. Good, Emily. Y'all got it. Side, side, back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up tall, straddle that motor, place the straps back in the home position, and just shake that all out. Good job. Okay, let's come to a sitting position. You want to have your glutes and your sacrum as close to the arm bar as you can. Like right now, my feet are over the arm bar. And you're gonna put in a button on each side. Okay? So you always wanna make sure when you're lying down on here, you wanna be on the gray. Grab your straps and you're gonna just place your hands behind you. So you're kind of leaning back and then slowly lower all the way down. Once you have your straps, you bring them behind you, you kind of lower down with control. Your arms have to be wide, that's fine. Your arms slide out to the side as you lie down. Your hands are in the straps. Yep, Good. Your feet are over that arm bar and on the ground. Just lift your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Then lower them back down. Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and on this one, arms go straight up towards the ceiling. So you have that, the straps have one button in, so you have that engagement. Now draw the shoulder blades down. We're gonna march. You bring one leg to tabletop, then the other leg. It's not simultaneous. There's always one foot on the ground. If you want to switch to that, just switching, where you have a minute of free fall, it's a little bit harder, but keeping those shoulders engaged, get the core working for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring both hands down. Reach the arms up above your head. Reach, 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 reach. Now, palms are gonna face the ceiling. You're gonna make a W by bending your elbows out to the side and then reach the arms back above the head. You bend your elbows, making a W, then straighten them back up. W, back up. W, back up. Bend and straighten. Good. Bend and straighten. For 5, 4, 3, 2, keep those palms facing the ceiling. Elbows are going to be bent. Draw your shoulder blades down. Rotate so your palms are going to be facing your knees. Okay. Inhale here. Exhale. Curl your head and shoulders up. Lower back down. Curl your head and shoulders up. Lower back down. So my palms are facing my knees. My elbows are bent. Fingertips are towards the ceiling. Good. For 5. For 4, 3, 2, final one, up, lower down. Now reach your arms towards your knees. Your hands are going back into the straps. You're just gonna bring your arms out. Hands are gonna come out of the strap and just shake it out. Okay, you're gonna take your right foot and you're just gonna put the strap around the right foot. And you kind of want it around the arch. The arch of the right foot is gonna have the strap. And upon flexibility, you can do this lying down. You just reach and you put the right foot around the arch. And if you're up, you might as well put the left foot as well. Might as well. Might as well. Okay, press your back into the motor. Arms are gonna go wider out to the side. So you have a wider base. Straighten your right leg. And you're gonna lift and lower that right leg. And lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So you're getting some hip flexion. For 5, your hands are out to the side. Wider base. 4, 3, 2, good. Now pause with that leg straight up towards the ceiling. Bring your left leg to tabletop. At any point this gets to be too much, you just place that left foot back down on the ground. Okay, now lower the right leg down till it's parallel. The right leg is just parallel to the ground. Good. Open and close. Open, close. Just the right leg. It's close to parallel to the ground. If it's too much in the low back ever, you bring the leg higher. Listen to your body. It should be work, not pain. 2 more. 1, 2. Now straighten both. Straighten your left leg straight up towards the ceiling. Right leg is straight out in front. Scissor kick, scissor kick, scissor kick. This is getting into the low back. You're gonna rest your feet down on the ground. For 5, 4, really tilt that pubic bone towards your sternum. So you're gonna flat back 1 and bend both knees. Place your feet down on the ground. Whew. It's a lot of low, deep abs in the front. Now straighten your opposite legs. Left leg goes straight out in front. And you're gonna just lift and lower it. Right foot is just resting on the ground. If this ever gets to be too much, you can bring your feet out of the straps. You can just rest and join back in. Now, as you continue to lift and lower that left leg, why don't we just bring the right leg to tabletop? For 3, lift and lower the left, 2, good, Lon. Now pause with that left leg hovering straight out in front of you. Right leg is in tabletop. Open and close the left leg. Open, close, open, close. For 3, 2, straighten right leg towards the ceiling, bring left leg back to center, scissor kicks again. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bend legs into tabletop, lower everything down to rest. Oh, that's a lot of work. And just send your knees side to side. Good. And when you're ready, you can press down into your elbows and roll to one side. And you're going to come all the way up to a sitting position again. So once you're sitting, you scoot away from the arm bar, scoot back. So now you have a hand's length from the edge of the gray portion of the roller and your sacrum. Your feet are resting on the arm bar. Balls of the feet are on the arm bar. Okay, now you can keep your button in if you'd like, or if your shoulders are feeling tired, keep the button out. So you're up tall and you're pulling back and forward. Pull back, then forward. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Good. For 5, Lon, rest your feet on top of the arm bar if they're not. 2, and then pause with the arms behind you, everybody. Roll your shoulder blades down the back, hinge forward, open, close, open, close. Now, watch, you don't want to have that chin pushing forward. Your chest is lifted up. The ears are in line with the shoulders and you've hinged for 5, 4, 3, 2, pause with those arms open, pulling back behind you, 5 circles each direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, the other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring the hands forward, shake it all out. Good job. Okay, we're coming back. You're going to be kneeling. We will come back to that seated position, so don't worry about that, but come to an all fours position, facing your arm bar. And from here, we're just going to round up, extend back, round up, extend back. 2 more, 1, 2. So now bring your right knee onto the motor. Your right knee is on the motor. You grab the strap for the left foot and you're going to place your left foot in the strap. You want to have your right knee on the motor first so that it does not move. Then you're going to either bring your wrists to be pressing up against the motor, hands are on the ground, or you bring your hands on top. You find what works for you. Your knee is still resting on the motor, foot is dangling off. You straighten your left leg and you're going to lift and lower it. Yes, good, Lon. Good, Patricia. Patricia, unless it hurts, keep the leg straight and lift and lower it towards the ceiling. If that hurts, bend the knee and put a footprint. Everybody else, we're doing 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lift and hold. Now from here, we're going to just open and close. Open and close. Open, welcome back, Emily. Open, close, welcome back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, take that left foot. You're gonna bend the knee until they're side by side. Then let the knee continue to bend. And you place the foot on the ground in front of you so that you can take that strap out. So then when you take the strap out and you come up, you're in this high kneeling position, lunge. You have your left foot in front, right knee is on the motor. Now, what you're gonna do here is you hinge forward. So you're up tall, hinge forward, and press into that front foot to just straighten your back leg. Good, 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 good. You're here. Now you float up into an arabesque, bring yourself upright, and then you just place that floating foot on the motor and you stand up tall, bringing both feet on. A big, long transition. So now you're on the motor with both feet. Okay. Now from here, we're gonna just float the back leg up, step it back down, float up, step down, float up, step down, float up. You can ring it, but step through the ring this time, Patricia. 3 more, 3. Good, everybody. 2. Nice one. Last one. Now, place your right foot back. So whichever knee was on the motor, you're now gonna be stepped back into a lunge. Opposite foot, and you move it to the front. Step that leg to the back. You're gonna hinge forward. Now, we're gonna be lowering down to the ground. It is a big lower down, so if your balance tends to not be a strong suit, bring your foot onto the ground. Otherwise, keep the foot on the motor, and you're gonna slowly lower your back leg down. Good. And then you're gonna take that knee, that foot that's on the motor, you're gonna place the knee on, bring your hands forward, place your new foot in the strap. So now you're in the all fours position again. Foot is in the strap, kicked back. And we're gonna lift and lower that leg. Remember, you have to keep a knee on the motor when you place your foot in the strap. Otherwise, the motor will fly back. Good. Good. Lift and lower. For 5, 4, 3. You can always transfer your hands to be on top of the arm bar. 1, lift that leg up and hold. Now, open and close. Open, close. Open, close. Good. Open, close. Leg goes out to the side, leg comes in. For 3, for 2, last one. And bend that knee in, bring that foot out of the strap, and then you're gonna come to a sitting position again on your motor facing your arm bar. You're sitting on your motor facing your arm bar. You're gonna have that hand's length from the edge of the motor. And if you can, put in a second button on each side. If that's too heavy, keep it at wherever you're at, but you kind of want to push your comfort zone. You're sitting up tall, roll back into a C curve, tilt the pubic bone towards your sternum, lift your arms forward, palms face the ceiling, bend and straighten your elbows. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. So remember, you want about that hand's length behind you and the edge of the motor. For these bicep curls, for 5, Cam, see if you can do a little bit more of a pelvic tilt, getting deeper into that crunch. Yep, good, Emily. Pause with your elbows bent, everybody. Now, the weight of the motor is wanting you to straighten your arms. Pull your shoulder blades down. Let the straps pull your shoulders away from your ears. Pull your ears behind your shoulders. And we're gonna march here. March, march. Now, as you lift that leg up, you wanna pull that triangle down. So the low, deep abdominals are pulling down, 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 down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause with both feet down, roll back a little bit deeper, draw the shoulder blades down. Inhale here, exhale, keep the elbows bent, you come up onto your sits bones, you roll back. So your roll back or your hinge back, if that feels better in your body, pulls into those straps. You're getting deep core work. You come up, you roll back. If you're getting into your low back, make sure that you're moving your sacrum down onto the motor. For 2, try not to roll off. Last 1, and come all the way up. Place the straps in, shake it all out. You can come off your motor now, and you want to move either the camera or the motor so that your arm bar is going to be behind you. I'm going to flip mine 180 so that I can still be on the screen. We're going to now be lying on our backs. So, easiest way to get in, we're going to keep one button in, one button out. Easiest way to get in, you scoot towards the front, you rotate back, grab the strap, place one foot in the strap. Now you have to scoot all the way to the front, okay? And then grab the other strap, place that foot in the strap as well. So you have both feet in the strap. You're just towards the front, then hands go wide so that you can lower down. So as you're lowering down, you slide your hands out to the side and you're already at the front of the motor. If you need to scoot down a little bit, you have your feet to push into the ground. Then slide your hands out to the side, bring one foot up, then the other foot up. Okay, once you have your feet in the straps, make sure your head is on the motor, it should be on the gray portion. One foot goes up, the other foot goes down. And we're doing a scissor kick. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, pause with both legs up towards the ceiling. Good, now you're gonna open and close your legs out to the side. Open, close, open, close. Good, everybody. Open, close. Good. For 5, 4, 3, good. 2, and then you're gonna pause when your legs are together, up towards the ceiling. Legs are together, up towards the ceiling. Now, bring just your right leg down, and you're lowering it down as low as you can keep your spine even and in neutral, and your pelvis. Okay, now from here, bend your left leg into tabletop. Okay, now it's just switch. So you're doing these single leg kicks. It's like a bicycle kick. One leg goes forward, straightening, the other leg bends in. Good. Now we're gonna pick up the tempo a little bit. You're just increasing the speed without losing the stability. So you're actually challenging it. Then lift your arms off the ground so that it's only your fingertips touching the ground. Only the fingertips. For 5, and then you can walk your hands in more narrow to make it even more challenging. 3, 2, pause with both legs straight. Both legs are straight out in front. You have as little touching the ground as possible. So I have, my hands are in narrow and my fingertips are up. Good, and now from here, open both legs out to the side, bring them back to center. The legs are as low as feels comfortable for your back. Remember, you want to try to keep that neutral spine. Pull the sternum down away from the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring the legs together. You're going to bend your right knee in. Let your left elbow rest on the ground. You can rest on it slightly. and you're gonna bring that right foot out of the strap. Right foot's coming out of the strap. And you're gonna bring your right hand into the strap. So you have right hand in strap, left foot in strap. Both are towards the ceiling. Lower and lift the arm and the leg. Lower and lift. Fantastic. Good. Lower and lift for 5. Now, as you lower and lift that arm and leg, so as your left leg lowers down with your right arm, you're going to bring your right leg to tabletop. And then you place the foot down on the ground when the arm and leg go towards the ceiling. So it's like you're doing this march. Good. Up. Up. Good. For 5. 4. A lot of coordination here. Slow her down, Cam. 3. 2. And on this one, pause. Right leg's in tabletop, left leg's reaching down and forward, right arm is hand is towards the ground, reaching forward, and hold. Hold here. Open and close your strapped leg and strapped arm. Good. And you're just keeping that right leg in tabletop. You keep the right leg in tabletop. Good. For 5. Lon, bring your right leg in closer to your chest. 3. Yep. 2. 1. Everyone, place your right foot on the ground. You're going to bring your left foot out of the strap. Good. And now place your right foot in the strap. It's easier to do that. Right foot's going to come into the strap. Left hand is going to come into the strap. You're going to be doing the same movement, just the other side. Once you have your right foot in the strap and left hand, you lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Now, you can always do this strapless if it's too much. You can shift to the ground. Good. So it's left hand is in the strap, right foot. For 3 more. 3. Now, as you lower that right leg and left arm, you're going to bring the left leg to tabletop. You can send your right arm out to the side. Man, this is like Simon Says, working your sides, having to make sure you get the correct side strapped and lifted. Good. Good, Kim. Left foot's tapping and up. So that left leg is doing like a march as your right leg and left arm are staying straight, lowering and lifting. Now on this one, pause. With the left leg in tabletop, right leg is lowered straight out in front of you. Left arm is down at your side. Open and close the strapped arm and leg. Your left leg is just staying in tabletop. Good. Keep that left leg closer towards you, Lon. Good, Patricia. For 3, 2. Pause with arm and leg in. That left leg is in tabletop. We're going to paint 5 circles each direction with the arm and leg that's strapped. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 the other direction. 5, 4. You can always rest that left foot on the ground. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Everyone, place your left foot down. Bend your right leg in towards your chest and bring that foot out of the strap. Hands come out of the straps, legs come out of the straps. You're just going to open your arms out to the sides. Take a big inhale, let your chest lift up. Exhale, relax. Inhale, exhale. Great. Now you're going to come up to a sitting position. And you're going to sit so that you can see the screen. Good. Does not matter. We're going to end up doing both sides. You have your inside hands and inside leg are the ones that are closest to the arm bar. You're going to, if you actually go ahead and take the button out, if you want to challenge yourself, keep your buttons in. You're placing your inside foot in the strap and your inside hand is grabbing the strap behind you. So both inside appendages are holding or wrapped in the strap. Okay. Now, you can always take the buttons out, straighten your inside leg, and it's straight out in front of you and resting on the ground. Just rotate and punch your inside arm away from the arm bar. You rotate and punch, rotate and punch. That inside hand has the strap. Good. Now, my outside leg is bent and it's staying still. I'm rotating around the pelvis, and you should feel your obliques for this punch. Now let's add in some work for the inside leg. You're gonna, as you rotate and punch, you lift it straight up. Lift, lift. Now, because it's strapped, it's gonna want to go back in towards the arm bar. If it's too heavy, you can always take the button out. And also, if this is getting into your back ever, you just can lean back and rest on your back arm. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and on this one, we're gonna hold, rotated, punched. Keep that inside leg lifted. Now open and close the inside leg. You're pushing into the strap. You have this rotation of the torso. Your hips are square. Open and close the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the foot down, unrotate yourself. Bring both straps back into the home position. Shake it all out. We're not quite done. Your feet are out of the strap. Both knees are bent. You're now going to take your inside hand, place it in the strap that's in front of you. So same side, which what the strap that your foot was just in. Palm is going to face forward. Fingertips are towards the ceiling. Outside hand rests on the ground as you side bend up and then come back. You catch yourself on the ground as you side bend, press yourself back up. Side bend, good. So you're getting a stretch through the obliques here, but you also are getting this press from up underneath the armpit, and let your obliques pull you down with the motor. Strap, down, up and down, good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, 1, and stack up tall. Place that strap back in, shake it all out. We have our other side. You can either turn your back or you can flip your motor 180 degrees by bringing it off the blocks and flip it 180 degrees. Or just turn your back to me. Okay, once you've flipped it, in your new inside foot goes into the strap. Your new inside hand goes to the strap behind you. You're gonna straighten your strapped leg and it's resting on the ground. Strapped hand is gonna rotate and punch across. Rotate and punch. So obliques, to get that push. As you draw in, you rotate and punch. Draw in, draw in, draw in. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Now as you rotate and punch, lift the leg. Lift, lift, good. Lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2. On this one, you rotate, punch, and lift and hold. You rotate it and punch. You're gonna open and close. Open, close. The leg only. Open and close the leg. Sorry, I should have been more specific. That floating left leg is opening and closing for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, last one, and let everything come back in home position. Shake it all out. Okay, last thing, inside hand now grabs the strap. It's in directly to your side instead of behind you. Palm turns to face forward, fingertips are towards the ceiling. You side bend away from the armbar, reach that arm up, come back up. Side bend, reach, good Lon, good Cam. Now, everyone see, make sure Your sits bones both stay down on the motor. You don't let that inside sit bone come up. You're not side bending, lifting up the pelvis. You're side bending, keeping that pelvis rooted. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and on this one, you side bend, reach and hold, and just reach out of that arm, rotate it slightly for 3, 2, 1, and come all the way up. Place that strap into the home position, shake it all out. And now for this one, you're just gonna scoot a little bit closer to the arm bar, grab the arm bar with your inside hand. You're holding on to the arm bar. We're just gonna get a little bit of traction. So you side bend your whole body, bring your outside ear closer to your shoulder. And you're getting just this traction. And then come back up. And what you're gonna do, instead of just flipping to face the other way, you with your other hand, your outside hand, you grab the bottom of the motor. And then you're gonna side bend the other direction. And you're holding on to that motor. If you have gecko hands, permanently clammy hands like me, your hands just kind of suction cup on. Good, then come back up. Okay, your feet are gonna be coming to rest on the motor. The way this is gonna work is it's gonna be a plank with your feet on the motor. So you're going to come in front of your motor. You're in front of your motor. I've got the balls of my feet on the motor. Then I pike my hips up. My feet are still on the motor, and then I'm walking out into a plank. Now, if this is too much for anybody, you're just gonna bring your knees onto the ground and do a knee plank. If the feet on the motor is too much, holding here. Now separate your feet wide towards the outside of the motor. Good. Holding here. Now touch right hand to left shoulder, and then switch, switch, switch. You're just alternating shoulder touch from the opposite hand. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one on each side, and lower your knees down. Then let your feet just rest on top of the motor as you push back into a child's pose. And just a little extra core work there at the end. Then you're gonna slowly build your spine back up. Round the shoulders forward and back. Shake it all out. And happy Monday, everybody.